Yo, what's up, guys? Teacher Paul here, and today we are celebrating the 100 years of Dick Van Dyke. Sorry, I was gonna say Van Dyke. I kind of censored myself there. Don't know why. Um, so this is the 100th birthday, and I saw this video pop up on my recommended of him singing Mary Poppins. So I thought this was like pretty cool and cute, and it's so cool. I've been seeing a lot of pop-ups on my feed talking about Dick Van Dyke turning 100, and then he's telling us what the secret is to live to 100. Well, first of all, do you guys want to live to 100? Let me know in the comments. And it's pretty cool because we've reacted to Dick Van Dyke here before, and it's pretty cool. So let's check out this video. This is from Entertainment Tonight. Let's go. I haven't watched the full video. I just saw it like the first few seconds of it, and I thought, this would be a nice thing to show my audience and react to it together.
Still soaring at 100. Dick Van Dyke celebrating a century of life over the weekend, singing one of his classics with the help of a yard full of loved ones.
This is so amazing because I saw an interview of him as well before this video. As I said, I've been getting fed a lot of his interviews and messages about, and he said he wants to live much more. So that's pretty cool. And he's very lucid. He's very like energetic. He says he works out 3 times a week. That's absolutely amazing. What a life, and what a career. So happy birthday, Dick Van Dyke. And it's really nice to see him healthy like this.
Celebrating a century of life over the weekend, singing one of his classics with the help of a yard full of loved ones.
Sorry, I cut the middle of the sentence here.
Still soaring at 100. Dick Van Dyke celebrating a century of life over the weekend, singing one of his classics with the help of a yard full of loved ones.
With your feet on the ground, you're a bird in flight.
That's amazing. Happy birthday.
What does it mean to be here and to be able to share these moments with your
100 years, imagine that.
Oh, yeah. I've often tried to think, what did I do to live this long? And I can't figure out. The only thing is I've always exercised. We still go to the gym 3 days a week.
You did good.
And work out. And I believe that's the secret. Most people,
you brought happiness to a lot of people. I know so many people who grew up watching, well, here from the channel, watching Dick Van Dyke, Mary Poppins. It's just absolutely beautiful. And I think he's being rewarded for it. Oh, this is 2024. I thought this was 2025.
3 days a week and work out. And I believe that's the secret. Most people 98 years old don't really feel like working out. And they seize up, they get stiff. And I can still, move pretty well. And I think that must be the secret. Because I don't really watch my diet or anything. Stayed skinny, that helps.
And the singing is also the vibration of singing. Right. He's always humming and singing.
Stress-free life.
That's probably good.
Hopefully. Isn't this a wholesome video, guys?
You send it flying up there. All at once you're lighter than air.
I'll tell you one thing. I have never watched Mary Poppins fully. Like, I've seen clips, and I think we're reacting to a few clips, but yeah, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. So I don't think I've actually watched the full movie. Many of these old movies I know from pop culture, I know from watching clips, but I don't remember ever sitting down and watching it. I remember sitting down and watching old movies, specifically like The Sound of Music. That's one I watched fully. Wizard of Oz the other day I watched also. and I can't remember watching many old movies. It wasn't part of my culture like growing up, but I've been getting into old movies recently, especially because of this channel. So it's pretty cool. That's one that we should add to our wish list as well. Mary Poppins. As I said, I've watched quite a few. You should watch it, right? With my wife. I'll watch it again. Yeah, guys, let's add it to the wish list. I just thought this was a wholesome video, but I think we're onto something here. Let's put Mary Poppins in the wish list as well. If you guys don't know the wish list, it's in the pinned comments. It's where you can support us to watch these movies that are generally demonetized. But, you got to keep the channel going somehow. So hopefully you guys can sponsor and help out. But let's keep going with this video.
And up there, all at once you're lighter than air. You can dance on the breeze over houses.
So young.
With your fist holding tight to the string of your kite.
Dick was 38 when Mary Poppins hit the big screen in 1960.
I was going to say he's around 30 here, but he's 38. Dang, he was 38 when Mary Poppins came along. And Mary Poppins is an old film. Dang. Yeah, but he is 100 years old. So that's awesome.
Of your kite.
Dick was 38 when Mary Poppins hit the big screen in 1964, kicking off a second act that really never stopped.
And that's all clear. You're Mr. Robichaud, and I'm Timothy Dalton, a.k.a. James Bond.
He has a very famous show, right? Dick Van Dyke Show, too.
I'm more of a Sean Connery.
Sean
He's still
Connery.
acting
Rest in
and
peace.
still hitting the gym.
How often are you hitting the gym?
3 days a week. Always have.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you credit the work in the gym for being as healthy as you are today?
Yes, I do. For being this long-lived, and I really do. And I recommend it to everybody.
So that's your
And not only long-lived, look how lucid he is. Look how he understands, he responds, his reflexes, like he's really, really lucid. That's amazing for 100 years.
work in the gym for being as healthy as you are today?
Yes, I do. For being this long-lived, and I really do. And I recommend it to everybody.
So that's your secret weapon?
It is my secret weapon.
And he's still singing too.
What do you want your legacy to be?
I don't know. That's hard to say. I made people laugh, I guess. That's the most important.
Laughing is a big part of living a stress-free life. Laughing is very healthy, guys. Dang, that's pretty cool, And I've recently also started, well, not started, but actually I've started. I always used to work out every single day. And recently I've started doing only 3 times a week because I want something sustainable and I want something flexible as well. So 3 times a week with no stop, because I used to stop after like something came up, family matters, work. And, him saying he's living until 100, working out 3 times a week, that gives me hope that I can keep going and not stopping despite everything else that's happening. Like, as I said, family matters, work. I won't let anything else get in the way. So actually, I'm doing workouts 3 times a week, but I am doing treadmills also. So I'm kind of like exercising every day, but still, it's not crazy like before. But yeah, hopefully he will live many, many years more. And it's really nice to see him very wholesome. And you guys know that I love old movies, even though I haven't watched them fully. I've seen clips of many, like Singing in the Rain. Haven't seen that movie fully, but I've seen clips of it. Gone with the Wind is one that I've heard of so many times, but it's something that I want to do more of, especially with my wife. We have a movie date channel. It's a separate channel. Go check it out, Movie Date with Paul and Bia. And it's a channel that we check out movies. So I'm a big fan of musicals. I'm a big fan of old movies. I just didn't grow up watching them. And so I'm catching up now. And Dick Van Dyke has come up here in some of our reactions. And it's really nice to see him. And I've seen him in other stuff too. What was the crime series that he acted in? Oh, I don't know. Crime series with Dick Van Dyke, guys. Let me know in the comments. But it's pretty cool. I was really happy to see him sing this. In fact, let's watch it one more time.
Still soaring at 100.
The fact he still remembers the lyrics tells a lot, you know, and the fact that you still remember the lyrics, the fact that we still remember Mary Poppins tells a lot. Such a big, huge cult following, cult classic, pop culture. What's the expression? Cult classic, right? No, it's not called classic. It's just a classic. It's just an, you know, it's just a huge, I think it's a cult classic that you call it. Anyways, everybody knows Mary Poppins, even though me haven't watched it fully. Still, I know it, and it's just amazing. What a way to celebrate 100 years. With that said, I'm wrapping up this video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me on Twitch, guys, and I will see you soon. Take care for now. Go over to Buy Me a Coffee or to Patreon. The links are in the pinned comments to watch full movie reaction series, shows, concerts, and other stuff. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.